So it's been about 7 months since I last showed you what my everyday carry is and what I kind of keep on me at all hours of the day whenever I'm out and about in my quick and grab and go everyday carry. But a lot of things have changed and a lot of things have been updated since I last showed you. Some things stayed the same and some things are brand new. And one of those brand new things is I got a new bag again. But I'll get into that a little bit later. So first, the dailies. I keep these things on me at all hours of the day. They never go in my bag, but they're always on me. And that is my iPhone 14 Pro Max with the MagSafe clear case on this. Love this phone, talked in depth about it. You'll have my long-term review linked up top. And then my Apple Watch Ultra. If you know me, you know I love my Apple Watch Ultra. It's on me at all hours of the day, except when I need to charge it, which, if you know this thing, it's a very rare basis, but I'll have that review, long-term review, up here too. So that's kind of what's on me. And now let's talk about the bag that I brought up a little bit earlier. This is the Black Ember Compact, and this bag, as I lay it out here really quick, a disclaimer is Black Ember sent me this bag to check out and kind of test and put through my everyday life. I have some thoughts on it, but this is a $120 bag. It is 5 liters, so it is a pretty big and deep bag within a small profile. And what's nice about this bag is it can fit an iPad mini. And I don't have an iPad mini, but I've been back and forth a lot since I got this bag on getting an iPad mini because that would be great if I could carry that around with me. But what's nice about this bag compared to a lot of other crossbodies is that it opens up like what I call a suitcase. And it has a deep interior and basically you can put a lot of stuff in here, hence the 5 liters. A lot of the other bags, like the Nike one I had prior to this, has a zip up top, a few zips up top, and you can just slide stuff in, slide stuff out, and that's it. So this really utilizes the extra space it has. So I'll put this aside a bit. So if you're into this stuff and you're into everyday carries, tech, filmmaking, all those things, and you enjoy the videos I make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. I'm trying to get to 2K followers. I'm trying to get to 2K subscribers by the end of the month, and with your help, we can get there. So first up, we have my apartment keys. You can see I have my apartment keys here. I got mail key, apartment key, fob to my apartment, and then my gym membership card, and this Black Ember attachment, which, as you can see in the bag when I bring the bag over, just attaches just like that, and I can fold it away. We put that in there, and then we have my car keys. I always have those separate. If I go on a run or something, I don't like to carry my car keys with me, so that just slips in there with it too. Next up, we have my pocket knife. This knife, I got to kind of up my unboxing game and make my unboxings look nice, but you never know when you have to unbox something, so I usually always keep this with me, and this just goes right in there. Next up, we have AirPods. AirPods Pro 2. Love these things too. I've talked about it many times. I'll have a video linked up there about it, but these are my headphones of choice. I never really leave the house without these, and these I just throw right in this top pocket here. Next up, we have a lock. I use this at the gym just so I can lock my stuff up. Don't want my stuff stolen, but keep this on me at all hours because you never know when I'm gonna go to the gym. Next up, we have portable MagSafe battery pack, and this thing saved me a lot of times. It's not like the Anchor ones where you can get hours and hours of battery, but it gives you enough to keep your phone going. So, battery pack. That I usually just throw up on this side. Wallet, you need a wallet everywhere you go. This is the MagSafe Wallet Folio from Apple, but got my 3 cards in here. I got my license and 2 credit cards in here, so that lives right behind my MagSafe charger. We have this. I'll get into this later, why I use this so much, but SD card reader to Lightning. This will of course change when the USB-C iPhone comes out eventually, but that lives right in here, and that lives with my AirTag, so I don't lose this bag altogether. AirTag. I got quite a few AirTags, but I just don't like to lose my stuff, you know? Chapstick. And that's basically what makes the inside of this. I have my camera right here, which I talked about earlier, and this is the last thing that usually goes in here. It's my Fuji X-T3 with my 27mm f2.8 pancake lens, and this camera is what I really use for like my film camera, but I plop that in here, and it's almost like a perfect fit if you fit it in right, and doesn't really add any bulk to the bag. And then we have the back, and this is where an iPad mini would go if I were to have one. But the back of this bag opens up, and in here I have my little mini journal, which is not so much journaling, but more so like note-taking and kind of like throwing ideas all together. I have my favorite pen in there, and that's what goes in there. And I can zip that up. And then the last thing I have kind of is I throw on all of my bags is just this big carabiner. I throw this on here usually after I put it on me, and with this I can either connect a water bottle if I'm gonna use a water bottle for the day. Another thing that fits really well are my AirPods Max, which just clip on here, and if I'm gonna use my AirPods Max for anything, I usually just clip them on here. But those are two things I really use this carabiner for, and I really only take it if I need it, and I either throw it on my backpack, my crossbody, or my fanny pack. So this carabiner is the last thing that makes up this bag. But when we jump back into this bag, what's nice about this bag is we have a clip magnet on the front with a charger insert, so you can put a charger through. And if I were to put my phone anywhere, it would go in that front pouch. We have the inside pouch, which has all the compartments, which carries about 99% of my stuff. The other 1% being back here with the journal and where an iPad would eventually go. But overall, I really like this bag. There's a few things I dislike about this bag, which took me a little bit to figure out, but the things I dislike is, I dislike how much it opens. I know it has to open that much for the bag to work, but I find myself still trying to figure out how to kind of keep it on my shoulder and take out what I need. So that's something that I'll get used to over time. The other thing is the compartments inside you have to get really used to how you use them and what stuff you throw in where. So that's something that takes some getting used to, because if you go into this bag, the compartments they're really customizable for specific things, and most things sort of fit and sometimes don't. So figuring out how you're gonna kind of put your stuff in here is real important. And as you can see, even in here with the camera, there's still a good amount of room to put other things. So as we zip that up, the last thing that bothers me, and this probably bothers me really the most about this bag, is it carries so much lint everywhere. I find myself always having to go like this, always having to throw lint off, and it's a lint trap. So I kind of wish it was like my X-Pack material that is kind of lint resistant to those things, because it is frustrating with lint always getting on your bag. But this top piece comes off. It's fully customizable with these coming off too. And the goal for me is to find a bag that works for me in my everyday life. And I have 3 bags really on rotation. I have a backpack, I have a fanny pack when I want to take a little bit smaller things with me, and I have my crossbody when I just want to like take basically everything I carry with me on an everyday basis with me somewhere. And that's really where I am with this bag right now. It's really my daily bag. It's the one I grab the most, and it's really my bag of choice right now. And the reason I wanted a bag like this was because I felt myself filling my fanny pack out a lot more than I originally thought I would. And as time grows, your everyday carry grows, and the things you carry with you on a daily basis grow. And with this bag, I'm able to complement that and carry all those things around with me. There's a few things I don't like about it. There's a lot I do like about it, but that's really my grab and go everyday carry sort of small review on the black EMBER KOMPAK. And with that, if you enjoyed this video on this everyday carry, I have another one coming out on kind of what my everyday carry is for my backpack, and I'm gonna talk about in that video kind of how I choose backpack, crossbody, or fanny. So with that, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And just like I said earlier, trying to get to 2K, and with you guys, we can get there. So until the next one, peace.